just going to use my lead hand to deflect it. Okay, my rear hand is going to come up and grab. All right, so let's work that first. I want to come up and grab. So lead hand real slow, deflects, rear hand takes. Going. Don't worry about grabbing at the wrist, because the good thing about the fist is that it's bigger than the wrist. It's going to stop my hand. When I grab way up here, but as soon as I pull, my hand's going to slide down and stop right here. The fist is going to make the hand stop. So I don't have to worry about where I grab. I just want to think about, boom, I want to get off the line of it. Okay, and even hook it, I don't really even have to grab so much. Even hooking, I have control of it. Here, I can even start to lock the arm again. Okay? So he gives me this punch, boom. And I have two options. This is where that outward elbow strike comes. So two arms, right? It's not striking two people on either side. It's almost like pulling a bow and arrow. Okay? I'm going to pull his arm as I strike with this other hand. I can go high line or low line, whichever one I want. Two different options. Okay? We're going to work the low line option first. So I get this block, low line elbow strike. From here, this should be familiar, the upward elbow. Basically, I have another arm bar. As I do this arm bar, I'm basically going to take the crook of my elbow and put his elbow right in it, and I'm going to compress. I'm going to bring my forearm in. Just that right there, he feels it. Okay? Then I'm going to make it worse, because I'm going to come up. And this hand, just like a motorcycle. You guys have ever ridden a motorcycle. You want to go on a motorcycle, you turn the handles, right? I'm going to turn his arm like it's a handle of a motorcycle. Down and out. Okay? When we lock joints, the more directions we can lock the joint, the better. Okay? So, for example, this, just turn towards it. I can do this upward elbow strike for the same joint lock, but I'm only locking the joint from one direction, up and down, right? When I get it here, I'm getting the up and down lock. When I compress here, I'm also locking the joint this way. And as I turn down, I'm locking it at another angle. So this joint is actually having pressure applied this way, this way, this way, many different angles at one time. Very effortless. And you see Leo almost immediately, I'm not really doing much. If I want to use my knees, I can use my knees to push up on it. Really make, if you got a tall guy, or excuse me, a short guy, you may want to do this. And Leo is shorter than me. Getting my knees up underneath and just, I'm not even using my arm. I'm just rising up with my feet. I add my arm into it, and there's a lock. So he throws the punch, boom, outward elbow strike into the ribs, and then this arm bar right here. Turning out and bringing this upward elbow strike. We're not going to rip it all the way. That's going to destroy it. I'm just going to start. And remember, the elbow strike, earlier I saw a lot of this. Okay, that's not what we practice and not how you brush your hair back, because your head's not way out here. You've got to bring that hand back. Very important. In this situation, same thing. If I'm way out here, I'm not locking. I mean, I get a little bit of a lock, but I'm not isolating. I want to bring that hand just as if I was going back here. Even here, I can start to lock. So I want to think about doing this to take out the space. Okay, same motion. Any questions?